No, I haven't made a video like this in a very long time. I haven't sat down and just said something just to say something. It seems like the internet has gotten down with a very notable syndrome called the stupid. And every so often, I have to remember that the world is not as bad as I think it is. It's not as terrible as I believe it to be. But every now and again, do I find that the world is just full of absolute dog water opinions. Absolute piss. Truly a Rick and Morty level of piss. What kind of piss has been happening over the course of the past week? My God, do you guys either have no idea what has been happening, or to those of you that do know what is happening because of the title of this video, it seems like there has been a grand amount of AI piss as of late. I'm not a journalist. I talk about these things because I have certain feelings about these things. And one of the big things is the situation going on with Erica Lindbeck. Now, to those of you who do not know, Erica Lindbeck is one of the best voice actresses out there in the industry to fucking day. And more specifically, I am a huge fan of Persona 5 and a huge fan of the character that she portrayed, Futaba. And anyone that knows any of my old Yarrow streams, especially when Persona 5 originally came out, I went with the Futaba route. I went down with Futaba as the route that I wanted to go to and spend the most amount of my time on, especially when I had the free time, simply because I just really understand her character, and Erica really brought something special to Futaba that made that character what it was. And so that's why it kind of really is disappointing when I hear the piss being taken out of the worst possible situation. Those of you who have not seen nor have heard, somebody decided to be a little piss man, a little piss baby, a little piss boy, a little piss bitch, and used AI to recreate Erica's voice and have them sing the Bo Burnham song Welcome to the Internet, which I think is horribly ironic. And over the course of the past several days, and the only reason why I didn't make this video earlier is because I've been extremely busy with How to Be an Adventurer and all that fun stuff, but the only reason why this has garnered attention is simply because that video got to Erica, and that video was asked to be taken down. It was reported, and because it was reported so much, the video got taken down by YouTube's system, which is how it works. Believe it or not, for all the bullshit that YouTube pulls, not just with me, but for a lot of other channels, their actual system in order to get certain videos taken down is very useful. And I guess for the first time I can admit, yeah, this fucking worked. However, it seems like some piss babies, piss boys, piss bitches decided to get really upset with the notion that Erica sat there and said, please report the video. I do not want this up on the internet. It was not my intention for this, and I do not want my voice being used for AI. This is disgusting. And then the AI bros took exception to that, and it blew up on the on Twitter, and to a point to where Erica was harassed so badly she had to leave Twitter because people made up the theory or the thought that it was Erica that harassed this person first. And it ain't beyond me. It ain't beyond me to sit there and say, yeah, there are certain campaigns that might be a little dumb. But this is not it. This is not the dumb fucking thing that happened. I think the dumbest fucking thing that happened was that people got more upset over Erica defending her voice. The thing that is from her, the thing that makes her unique, that is part of her professionality, was stolen from her, and then actively harassed her for not doing this in a quiet, professional manner. And reading through this, it kind of comes to no surprise. And yeah, even fucking Martin is popping up about this, and I've talked about it too. There's the king right there, Scott Frericks. The king has arrived. You may all laugh now. This is such a driving notion that people are so fucking against the AI use of this. And more recently, I had recently watched a certain video talking about how this may be wrong, but like there's nothing we can do to stop it. So let's just let it happen and then go after the corpos. Do you fucking even know what you're talking about? First and foremost, if your argument is that we have to go against the corporations because if people can't get hired because people online are making this content that could get these voice actors in trouble, you are fucking... you need to resume your meds. You need to get back on your medication there, friend. Because the truth of the matter is, you know nothing about this fucking industry at all. And to constantly believe that you do is kind of really dumb. And your opinion is fucking dog water. The truth of the matter is, any of these corporations, one of which who spent $300 million to buy an entire fucking streaming website for anime specifically, will most certainly try and devalue any voice actor in order to not pay them what they are worth. And the only way to actually stop them from doing that is through unions. That's how that works. You don't just be all like, we gotta stand up against the corpos. What the fuck are you talking about? You need unions in order to actually have contracts to assure that they are paid correctly, that they have the proper defenses, and that they are treated fairly. Because these are multi-billion-dollar industries that do not care about the individual that brings these characters and these art forms to life or from across the seas to where we, as content creators and consumers, can consume these things and understand them in a language that we speak. And to that extent, I have to sit here and say, you really need to stop making Goofy your fucking role model. I swear to God, you children. And it's not even like just that either. It's a lot of people that seemingly think that they are supposed to capitulate with other individuals, which I think is fucking dumb. Erica Limbeck did not need to capitulate to the person that made that video that used her voice for AI reasons that was against her better wishes. We do not need to capitulate because it is not your right to take our voices and then use them in a way that you see fit without our permission, especially considering the fact that, hey, you could just hire a person to do it for you. And that's what a lot of this is. Too many people who don't want to spend the actual money on people who actually do the job well and well enough to a point that we need to actually value them. And that's what AI is. It's a complete devaluation of the actual intent, the actual art, the actual creation of things. You know, voice actors spend decades of their lives perfecting this art. I am one of those people. I have been on this platform for over a decade, perfecting my art form, creating my videos, saying my jokes. But the fact that there is this strange level of defense for AI is kind of beyond me. I don't think Erica Limbeck is in the wrong. Not by any of the fucking slightest. She doesn't need to capitulate to any of you. She didn't need to fucking go to that person and say, hey, can you please kindly take down the video? It's her voice. She has more right to sit there and say the video should be taken down more than any of you should be defending it. It's so ridiculous, so dumb, so brainless, so dog water, so piss. And that's what's bothering me, is the complete and utter lack of respect for the art form. I usually don't have to get this mad. There are very few things I have to get mad about. But to sit there and say that we are to capitulate to strangers on the internet, that we are somehow beholden to treat people who do not know us, who we do not know either, with respect, to give them the time of day, just admit that you don't want to fucking pay people. Just admit that you don't want to fucking see that there is an actual human side to people who create. Because if you do, then we know that you're not an ally. We know you're not a friend. We know that you're not going to do anything to stand up for us. And you could go sit in your sad piss corner. I think there's like trash being taken out. That's where all the piss people are going. Yeah, I hear the trash man. Hey, yo, take all the piss with you. Take it all. I need peace. I genuinely don't like having, big reactions to, what is a very niche thing, especially on the internet. But yeah, like this bothers me. This really does bother me. It's not just this article that kind of talks about it either. But like when you have people who are not only from my side of things, the bridging and content creation and having fun and a lot of this stuff, because here's the thing is that we as bridgers understand that what we do is transformative. As a creator, I understand what I'm doing is transformative. I am borrowing a medium. And it is thanks to a lot of people that really do love and support what I do that I'm able to continue doing what I'm doing until I truly find what it is that I really want to do. But when you have people within the fucking industry talking about why this is wrong, AI copies are not impressions or impersonations. It is a literal theft. It is a literal theft. Scott is absolutely right. It is literal theft of what makes a voice actor unique. It's beyond me that nobody understands what's being said. And it kind of gets worse and worse that now it's like something that a lot of people are trying to share, that a lot of people are just trying to get views for. And the worst part of it all is that YouTube will allow it to happen. YouTube will allow this to happen and it be monetized. It doesn't matter if that video is monetized or not. It's that it happened. And because it happened, there are people with the intent to actually profit off of it when they shouldn't. I don't make money off of How to Be an Adventurer. I'm supported through a platform that supports me to make it, but I don't make any direct dollar from it. Someone will find a way to do it. And trust you the fuck me, once that happens, all hell truly does break loose. I usually don't like making these videos anymore, simply because like I've tried to move away from my more angrier side of my personality. I'm trying to be chill. I'm trying to be, cool. I'm trying to be more laid back. I'm trying to be healthier in my mind. But it's shit like this that makes me worry as not just only a content creator and a voice actor, but also like the idea that what I do is going to eventually be devalued. I just think it's terrible. I think what happened to Erica was terrible. I think that the people that are defending this strange notion that we're allowed to steal something actually from people is terrible. These people are terrible. And the fact that if you cannot fucking admit for a minute that it is the actual fault of the person who made that video, that made that AI video, that what they did was actually bad, you need to really, really reevaluate what it is you're actually defending. Corpos are not going to fucking agree with you. They're going to see what you say, throw it out the window, and then sit there and say, that doesn't matter. You're going to take this price because this is what we believe. So either you take the devalue or you don't get the job. Because that's the industry. If you knew what you were talking about, perhaps, maybe I might agree with you. Anyways, I gotta go because I have other fucking shit to worry about. I think that's where I'm gonna end this video. Thank you all so very much. Stay really cool out there. I'm gonna go and watch me some anime or play me some Persona 5 because I think I want to hear to the actual voice actors who do their actual jobs. That's all. Alright, bye-bye. Have a good time. Yeah, I was using a green screen this entire time.
A test of your reflexes!
All right, bye.